Hello everyone. I'm taking some deep breaths because I'm going to do my very first pour. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm scared to death. I'm shaking. I'm scared to death. I have this 14 by 10, I think, canvas board that I'm going to pour on. After I get my paints mixed. Okie dokie. So I have some Floetrol here. I also have water mixed with PVA if they're not thin enough. Okay, and I also have some silicone here in this little thing. If that doesn't work, I'll use mineral oil. Okay, I'm going to use Liquitex Basics. Well, not an Artist Loft. This is quite a big canvas, so and I couldn't find my gloves, of course. Whoa, excuse me. I guess that's the end of that one. And of course I have to go to a very important place in the morning, and I will probably have paint on my hands. Lovely, huh? And I do want some purple. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing because I'm using these all up. And I need some white. That just spewed out of there. I'm so afraid I'm going to spill everything and just be a big mess. I can't seem to calm myself down. And I'm debating whether I want orange in that, or green, or yellow. I think I want some orange and I want some of this green. I'm going to get another cup. I'm probably going to have enough paint here to do, I don't know. Alright, I want to move these away. It's making me so nervous to have them all here in front of me. It's just nerve-wracking when you haven't done this before. And I didn't get any blue in here. I got teal. Maybe some blue. I'm going to use this dark ultramarine blue. Okay, so now I'm going to put in my, what do we put in next, guys? The Floetrol. I'll put some of that in here. I'm going to use more than this. If this turns out gorgeous, I'm going to be so proud of myself. Now, I'm wondering if I needed to shake this up. Because I'm seeing some white stuff coming now. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so upset. I think I was supposed to shake it up, guys. What do I do now? Just pour all that out and waste it? Or see if I can, I'm going to see if I can pour it back in this without getting any of my color in it. Oh, gosh. Told you I was nervous. Nervous, I am. All right, I'm going to pour that back in here. We live and learn, don't we? I saw it on the YouTube channels, and I thought when I poured this out, I thought, that looks awful clear. Let's try this again now. That looks better. That's what it's supposed to look like. Oh, goodness, goodness. God grant me the serenity to do the things I cannot do. And help me through the things that I think I can do. Okay. Flow throttle. Put some in there. We'll put some in here. This one needs to be poured out. I'm just going to pour it in there and mix it up. A little bit of paint's coming with it, so. I'm just saying, I tell you guys. Can you see what I'm doing? Making a mess, aren't I? Alright, let's stir these up. My stir sticks. That's not very pink. There it comes. I thought I had some magenta. But I think that's a metallic. Okay, that's not thin enough, so I'm going to put some of this PVA mixed with water. What I want to do is make this, test this on this canvas, and then I want to make a great big one for my living room. That's not pinky enough. I'll be right back. I'm going to go find some pink paint. I'll be right back. Well, I found some electric pink in Deco Art, so not quite the same color pink, but I'm going to mix it because I want to see what we're going to get. That other pink was kind of a purple blue pink. That still isn't flowing enough. It's a guessing game, guys, how much stuff to put in and how much not. I'm going to use a spoon. See if it will flow off of the spoon better. Yeah, that's good. You want a continual flow. That's good right there. Okay. Let's do the white one. I might want a little more white, but we'll see. Because this canvas is pretty big. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just mixing paint. But I'll pull you in a little closer. I'm making a mess, mixing paints. Getting it everywhere. Okay, I gotta put some of this stuff in. And I'm just hoping it's gonna work. Because really, you know, really. I want some pretty cells. I bought me a torch. Never used one before. I've used plenty of lighters, but never a torch. I can't tell with the stick. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because these paints are so thick, you have to use extra ingredients, extra mediums, and I don't mind using the flow thrall. I don't have any pouring medium, so I made my own with the PVA and the glue, or the water and PVA. I think it's just touch and go until you learn how to do these. And I know there's a lady on YouTube, Anne Marie, I think is her name. She does, every day she does a pour. She was using tempera paints and, you know, just kids paints one time to show how inexpensive you can do it. I can't get enough on that stick to see if I'm there yet. Yeah, that's still a little thick. Still a little thick. It needs to just run off of that spoon. So instead of just putting straight water in your to thin it out, mix a little bit of glue with it. Some Mod Podge or some PVA or even school glue. That looks good. Comes the orange. Oh, please help me make this turn out right. I want it to be so pretty. Then I might become addicted. My doctor, I called in my prescription for muscle relaxers last Thursday, a week ago, and they said they had to get a hold of my doctor for her to, because I didn't have any more refills on them. They said still, to this day, this is a week later, Friday, no doctor has given her authorization. She must be out of town or sick or something, but you would think that her associate would, even if she has an associate. I don't think she does in that in that clinic. Because I'm poor, I have to go to a clinic. No, I'm not poor, but she was the only doctor that would treat me for fibromyalgia and arthritis. Let me get my nifty little spoon in here and see what it's gonna do. Oh, that's a good consistency. I'm just gonna use my spoon now because I'm kind of running out of sticks. This is the purple and it looks pretty. I like those little sticks because they get down in the little crevices. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? That's pretty good. Okay, blue. I get quiet, don't I? Because I have to tell you what happened to my little Belle. Last Saturday in the evening, it'll be a week ago tomorrow, or Saturday. I put her outside, it was about 6:30, 20 to 7, something like that. Didn't hear her yelp, didn't hear nothing. She came in, her whole face, her whole snout, and her whole face and her eyes were all swollen like you would not believe. I'm sure she got stung by a bee, but she didn't yelp or anything. And so I'm going to give this a shake, see if the glue has settled. So, and I felt so bad for her, and I gave her Benadryl. About 7 o'clock, I got a Benadryl down her. And she was just, miserable. She broke out in hives all over her body, and she was running around and scratching, and I felt so bad for her because I know what hives feel like. And so Wes thought she was going to die. Wes thought she was getting so swollen around her nose that it was going to go down in her throat and she would choke. So at 10 o'clock, I called my vet, and he didn't answer. He's a vet. He comes to the house, and I'm sure he was in bed. So I gave her another Benadryl, and I stayed up with her all night long. She wanted to go to sleep in her little cage, and I said, okay, you can get in there. And she wanted me to cover it up, and I wouldn't do that because I wanted to keep an eye on her. And then she started really whining, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with her, and got her out, and she vomited. I don't know if it's because I gave her too much medicine or what. That's a good flow. Now this is the turquoise, or the whatever it was, blue green. And anyway, so she vomited, and then she went in her cage, and I stayed up and you know, was sitting on the floor with her and petting her. I was trying to get cool some cool towels around her, but she wouldn't let me do that. She'd just run from me when she saw the towel come towards her. I guess she thought I was going to hurt her, but finally about, I would say about 5 in the morning, she finally settled down and her hives were just about gone away. But I hadn't had any sleep. So I didn't go to church that morning. But we have a night service on Sunday night also. So got ready to go to the night service. And she breaks out in hives again. Just as we're getting ready to go out the door. And I was like, oh my gosh, Belle. So I gave her another Benadryl and I left her. I thought she'll be okay. She'll be okay. She don't have any swelling in her mouth anymore. She'll be fine. She's just got residual hives. And so I'm going to spill this paint yet. I just know it. I just know it. So we went to church. It was only an hour and a half service, and that's a good flow. All right, now I need to get rid of these spoons out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Now I'm just going to put all the spoons in this cup. And put the sticks back in. Now we're going to put silicone in. And we're going to stir that in. And then we're going to set up the canvas, and I'm going to pour, and I'm going to torch, and I'm going to cry if it doesn't come out. I need to grab that white paint just in case I need to make up some more. So I'm going to grab that right now. So it'll be over here in case I have to mix it up some more of that. Take a deep breath, Nancy. This is how I used to feel like when I was a concert pianist and would go out on stage. Just before I was to go out on stage, I'd take a deep breath, take a deep breath. It'll be just fine, you'll do just fine. Just take a deep breath. All right, silicone, here we come. If you haven't evaporated already. And where is my pipette? My pipette is right here. I'm just putting a couple of drops in. I know you don't have to put it in all of them if you don't want to. And that one got a lot in it. So did that one. All right. I'm spilling it everywhere. It comes shooting out of this pipette. Okay, guess what? Now we do more stirring. And if you've left already, I'm sorry, but I can't do this previously and let my paint sit. I have to. Oh, there's something in the white paint. I have to do it as we go. Kelly, I'm wondering, I'm anxious to see your pour, see all the cells you got with baby oil. Okay, now I had a big cup here somewhere. Oh well, we'll just use one of these. Okay. Put white in first. Then I'm going to put some blue. And some pink. And some purple. And some green. Some orange. Some teal. Now I want some more white. And I want some more blue. And purple. Pink. Green. And orange. It's pretty in the cup. And lastly, some white. If I can get any more. Now, move this out of the way. Now I'm not going to mix this. I'm just going to do what they call a dirty pour. I got my Cool Whip thingy, my bobby. And I got my canvas. I'm going to stand up. Tip. Let it make a muck because the cup collapsed on me. Wow. Look at that, guys. I got some air bubbles. I see cells. My cord to my webcam's in the way. It's dripping off the sides, which I knew it was going to do, but I'm going to take a brush and pick up the rest of that. And I'm still shaking, guys. I'm shaking all over because it's gorgeous. And yeah, I got paint everywhere. Look at it, guys. Look at it. My very first one. You have to go big, right? Or go home. All right. Let's torch it. That was scary. And this part is a little scary too, but I've watched enough YouTube videos that I should be able to do this, which you never know till you give it a try. Next time I'm going to have some really sturdy cups, and I'm going to use the 4-cup method, so when you set it back down it won't get as much on the back part of the, because it's still dripping off. I don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use this torch. I filled it. I probably didn't fill it enough. Alright, I'm going to see if I can fill it some more and if I can get it going. I probably brought the wrong torch. Alright, let's see how that does. Yeah, it helps better to have some fluid in it. I think I need more fluid. I need one of those bigger guns. Alrighty, I'm gonna keep doing this till I get some cells. I have some real big ones, but I want some little ones. And yeah, I got a mess on my desk, but you know what? I don't care. I got a beautiful pour. Maybe not enough silicone. God, that's killing my thumb. I need a bigger flame. How do you get it bigger? Oh, guys, it's still dripping. I like it. I think it's gorgeous. You know what? Maybe if I'd have turned my um, Cool Whip thing upside front, it could have just dripped down inside of that, and then wouldn't have got so bad on the back. I know this is going to have a lot of it on the back. All right, guys, I'm going to go, and I hope you enjoyed this, and please give me a thumbs up if you thought what you think about it, and leave me a comment. I'm going to go around, I'm going to play with it a little more, and see if I can get this torch to work a little better. And, yeah, get some cells on it, some more. I love these big cells, though. I love those. That is gorgeous. So, if you don't have pouring fluid and you don't have flow through, you can still use PVA and either PVA glue or Mod Podge glue, anything that's going to dry clear. You can still use that mixed with water to thin out your paints, and it will work. Okay? Alright, thanks. And I'll talk to you after it gets dry and I get more cells in it maybe. Bye-bye.